Okay, ladies and gents, are we live? Apologies for the slight delay in starting up. I was a bit busy with dinner. Hello, Mr. Bob John. Good to see you. La 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 la, all done. Good. Okay. Hello, Victor. Drew Storm. Yes, indeed, the goat is here. Yes, I did. I ran one dungeon and then like the phone just slipped from my hands and I was gone. I don't know why the medication hit me so hard today. It was kind of insane. Hey, Matt. What happened to your sexy green name, bro? I look forward to you returning that. Well, I mean, you probably didn't renew it, dude. Membership is a monthly thing, so when you renew it, you get your badge back. You control that, not me, my friend. Now, early birds, I'm going to show you something. It's okay, my dude. Take your time. One second, where is it? Yeah, okay, so before we get into anything else today, right? Now, I've got Bob John's custom build coming in later, but today I've actually got to show you guys, number one, there is a hyper beginner sword build that I think no one's got really had a chance to see yet, and I'm actually going to show that to you. Yeah, take your time, Matt. No problem, Drew. Welcome to the original source for all that. Nowadays, we film our shit live, so get ready to have your chance to see that. I've actually created a hyper beginner sword build, which I'm gonna show you guys first. All right, you guys ready? Ta-da! Welcome to the hyper beginner sword build. Now, we're actually gonna film this live. I'm actually gonna film this live here, all right? And basically you're gonna see everything happen in front of a live studio audience right now. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gents, I am currently filming this live on stream itself. All right, this is something called a hyper beginner sword build. Now, why am I filming this one? Because a lot of people complain that, honest to God, Ardent Cyclone is still a bit advanced for them. And like, how do they even start the game when they don't really have anything? You know, like they've got nothing basically. Now, of course, the build still contains +3 cells, which they will have to farm regardless. But it uses literally the most basic stuff in the sword, and everything can be in general farmed from creatures that are within the first few hunting grounds up to about level 10. Why? Because this thing contains mostly pieces from Boreas, stuff like that. Not even the low-level Boreas. Dreadfrost Boreas is also included. So we're actually going to show you guys how to create this so-called hyper beginner build. Of course, it is my own original creation, as always, so please don't get the bootleg versions. Anyway, the highest level thing that you'll have to get is actually your Omnicell. The Tempest Omnicell comes from the Thunderdeep Drask, but you can actually substitute it for Iceborne and the build will still be effective. However, I'm going to demonstrate it with Tempest, which is acquirable from the Thunderdeep Drask in Cape Fury. So in the 14 to 17 area, Thunderdeep Drask. That's where you can get your Tempest Omnicell. All right, so the rest of it is gained from up to about level 10 hunting grounds, okay? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Yep, we're filming this video live, by the way. So if I don't answer you, just know that it's nothing personal. Savate's Cutlass will be your sword of choice, okay? It comes with +3 pulse and the awesome projectile UE, which is really good. Cunning Cell, Pulse Cell is what you will put in here, okay? Make sure they're +3. If you don't have +3 cells, farm the island events. Go check my video on how to get your cells to +3, all right? All the information you need is out there. Special is Valiant Overdrive, the basic special you start with. Mod is Mending Blade Core, the basic special you start with, okay? Tempest will be your Omnicell of choice. Fantastic stuff there. You've got Shrike Zeal with an energized cell, okay? In fact, any lantern can be used with this. I just threw on Shrike Zeal because it worked fairly well for me. And you can also throw on Skarn's Defiance. Honestly, I think the Strike Seal is earlier than Skarn's Defiance. I can't remember. One of these two is the early game lantern. You can use either one. All right. You've got your Sight of Stone, which comes from the Skarn, also a very basic behemoth. Toughness cell. Boreal Resolve, parasitic cell. Okay, comes from the Boreas. You've got Boreal Might with the Overpower cell. Okay, comes from the Boreas. And you've got Boreal March with a Cunning cell. Comes from the Boreas. Okay. All right, great. And what is that going to give you overall, right? +6 Cunning. All right, 10% critical strike chance and 30% critical strike damage. +6 Pulse. Every critical strike is going to do an extra 15% damage, so your total damage bonus on a critical strike is 45%, in addition to the base 1.5 times multiplier. So you're dealing effectively double damage. Okay, it's not quite double damage, but close enough to double damage on any critical. Okay, great. Tenacious, with this build, you'll have 1,600 hit points, 1,500 if you don't have any Slayer's Path upgrades. So that's about a 30% damage bonus, 32% if you've got your Slayer's Path upgrades, right? Energize will improve your weapon charge rate, okay? So even if you don't have any reforges, this will work really nicely. Overpower, well, when you stun a behemoth, it'll help you out. Parasitic, it'll help deflect damage and keep you alive, FYI. Okay, and last but not least, Rage. Okay, so why Parasitic? Because you, like, the original form of this build was used with Tempest, but if you want to use it with Iceborne, you don't even need Parasitic. You can even dump this for, you can basically dump Boreal Resolve for anything you want. Okay, in keeping with the rules of this, I made this a hyper beginner build, but you can actually throw away the Boreal Resolve and throw in whatever the fuck you want, and it will literally not change anything. Like, you want to throw in Time Weave Robes, you can totally do that. However, that is only if you apply the Iceborne modifier. If you don't, and you use Tempest, I recommend at least getting a Parasitic cell here. Alright, because you're gonna need that Parasitic to survive. But is this effective in combat? I'm sure that's the question that's on your mind. Is this build effective in combat? Well, let's go do a combat demonstration right now. Alright, let's go do a combat demonstration. We are level 7 with the sword. We'll be heading to Conundrum Rocks, where the behemoths are about 10 to 13 levels. Now, considering that this is a hyper beginner build, please, for those of you who are actually applying this as a true beginner to the game, please only fight behemoths that are about 2 to 3 levels higher than you. If you go beyond that, you're gonna have problems, okay? You're gonna have actual problems, because most builds are, well, my endgame builds are designed to take on behemoths at the ideal level of 3 to 4 levels above, at the maximum fastest TDK, time to kill, right? This hyper beginner build is designed to do the same thing, but only for behemoths up to 2 levels above you, especially because if you are genuinely new to the game, you're not going to have everything power surge, you're not going to have all your cells up. So in general, it is designed to help you, but it's not perfect, all right? Okay, so how is this properly used? The reason why I'm demonstrating this at a higher level is because I want to show you guys that against normal competition, behemoths 2 to 3 levels above you, you're not gonna have a problem, okay? But for me, I have to showcase it in a more extreme situation. So we will go straight toward this Lightbound Boreas. He's about 200 meters away, and we will go kick his ass. To everybody, hello. I'm filming this video live, so I will not be responding to chat for a little bit, but I hope you guys will still enjoy the showcase. All right. So effectively, when combat starts, you will want to just start attacking. Let your UE do the talking. All right. You can use your Iceborne Omnicell at any time. Oh, I switched over to Iceborne, didn't I? Whoops. Forgot to change it back to Tempest. I will do so after this little bit of combat. It's supposed to be Tempest, but I guess this is a great way of showing. I guess my mistake is a great way of showing you guys how this is supposed to apply even in normal combat with Iceborne. Okay, as soon as you get your Valiant Overdrive going, you will be able to... Now, the reason why Tempest is better is because the Savate UE is based off dodging, and so is Tempest, so you can actually synchronize that quite a bit. Iceborne is actually based off taking damage. Alright, so there's a bit of a difference there. Now, while you're shredding the behemoth, alright, you will be gaining a lot of energy back thanks to Energized. +3 is usually more than enough. Alright, so that's what I like to use. Now, I used Iceborne to make myself immune to the stomps there. Why? Because I think it was just important for me to keep slashing away. Now, this prismatic shield is really weird, but that's okay. Basically, as soon as you get your special back, just use it freely, because Valiant Overdrive, unlike Avenging, doesn't come with a parry, but you constantly gain Valor, so you can kind of spam that. And Mending Blade Core as well also acts as like a secondary check. That's also another source of healing. I completely forgot about it. But anyway, we will now use the supply crate to change this over to Tempest. So sorry, I forgot that Mending Blade Core also heals you. So what am I talking about? Mending Blade Core will heal you for every bit of Valor spent, which is why technically you don't need Parasitic in this build. However, I added it in for safety's sake. Now, if we're looking at the proper version of this build, let's go take on this level 13 Lightbound Boreas. So it's an even higher level than before. We're still at level 7 with the sword. Let's make sure that we have no problems with this. So again, if for those of you who are, you know, joining this game and you know you want a hyper beginner sword build, just know that I fulfilled your expectations tonight. Like I said, this is among the first things I have to showcase on my stream, but I'm filming all of this live in front of a live studio audience because why not? Why not, right? Makes it more fun. Okay, Boreas, calm down. Jesus Christ. Hey, River Archer, what's up? Sorry, I'm filming a video live right now, so I'm going through everything. Please keep in mind that with the Mending Blade Core, you, will continuously, with the Valiant Overdrive, you're continuously gaining Valor, which allows you to spend it quite freely, which again means that you can literally do whatever you want. And the Mending Blade Core will act as your heal. Oh, trapped in a prismatic shield. I hate this little prismatic prison. It's so annoying to get out of it. There goes its tail. Doing good, Riva, doing good. Just showing off the hyper beginner sword build. Again, alright, please, as a beginner to the game, please do not actually go and try and take on, like, guys that are way, way above your level. That is literally gonna get you killed, but you can. Like, this is just to show you what the build can do at full power, alright? I've made it very safe because I want to make sure that no matter what, you guys have the safety you need. Alright? There you go. There you go. Okay, all good. Everything cleared, you are done. Yeah? It's that simple. It's that simple. Whenever you spend Valor, you will gain health. Okay? Good. That is the end of the Hyper Beginner Sword build. As always, if you like my content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel further, drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. Send super thanks on YouTube, join as a channel member, or come by the stream and send super chats. Thank you very much if you do that. And of course, our top members and top supporters will be coming back this Wednesday, so please look forward to it. See you on the next video. Okay, that video is done, guys. We are good. We're gonna head back to Ramsgate. Okay, I'm also gonna put together a little that little builder cheat sheet of it so that players can use this properly. But yeah, this hyper beginner build was just designed because I wanted something simple that players could use very early on in the game, and that was that. Valiant Overdrive, Blade Core. Well, I'm glad you like it, Mr. Alfonsi. Okay. This there, done. Okay, now I gotta go test something else, so bear with me. I'm gonna just quickly toss some random ads. Don't forget that those of you who haven't liked the stream yet, please do like the stream. It would be very good if you do so, because whenever you don't, we have problemos. Oh, well, thank you. It is good. It is good to know that the nation is awesome and that you are awesome too. Before we show off Bub's custom, I'm gonna go do some other weird shit. Okay. Yes. None here. Yes, you have been. It's crazy, huh? All right, let's go. Oops, sorry. All the way back. Thank you for being a cool bot all this time. And keep continuing to support me, because I can't do it without you. Only the first tendril, Mr. Harry Bacon. Nobody ever times Revenant with Pulse, dude. Revenant is never used with Pulse, FYI. I am not sure whose Revenant build you're trying to follow, but please note one thing: Revenant is never used with Pulse, and if you're following a non-Asian robot build, you will be very inefficient. Never ever follow a non-Asian robot build, because you will just basically be screwing yourself over. Up to you whether you choose to listen to that information or not, but I'm just going to tell you straight up, nobody ever times Revenant with Pulse. It is a bad idea and a waste of a cell slot. Okay, so yeah, up to you who you want to follow, but if you're not following Asian robot style, you're going to have a bad time. Plain and simple. Now, we're going to do a little something in the training grounds because a fellow needs a fact check. So I'm going to go check some facts. If you guys want to chat about anything, talk about anything, please feel free to ask. All right. As you know, the robot will always provide you only accurate and proper information. Don't forget to like the stream, as I said before. We're just going to do a little something here. Yeah, no. Anything that isn't used in my builds is not used for a very good reason. It is ineffective. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Roughly 10 seconds, okay. All right, now we do it all again. Yeah, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. There is actually an increase. Okay, now that we know this, there's gonna be hell to pay. Because this should not have been possible. Well, which MOBA did you get addicted to? There are many out there. Oh, yeah, it's a good MOBA. That is good. That is good. All right, we're about to film a video right here. You ready? Ladies and gents, I'm filming this video live right now again because I want to bring some interesting information to you. Let me go over to my filming scene right now. Now, credit for this goes to Mr. Naruto Sasuke. I know the name is, you know, really weird, but well, I actually tested this information live on stream and I wanted to show it to you because this is something I actually didn't know about. And I can always admit when I'm wrong. All right, I can always admit when I'm wrong. Zishinko, good to see you. Recently, I posted about the Easy Spin Build 2.0, but there was a technique that I didn't know about because I was told in patch notes that you could not gain energy while spinning the sword. This is actually untrue. All right, so let me show you guys the comment. It's gonna take me a couple of seconds to pull it up. All right, where is here you go, here you go. Okay, there it is. Can you guys see that? Okay, you guys are gonna have to deal with it for a bit. Mr. Naruto Sasuke stated that I think going for 2 Resounding Echo before spinning is also good, especially if you've got energized for a dramatic increase in spin time, even with mobile behemoths. And I stated that you cannot gain energy while spinning. Please note this. You are welcome to try the Resounding Echo methodology in the training grounds and time the spin time. It'll be the same with or without Resounding Echo. And he actually said, yes, you can, sir. It's just a bit unnoticeable if you don't have energized, but it can help a bit in increasing the spin time. I decided to do my timing test. So maybe there's been a change since this was seen in the past, but I found out that Mr. Naruto Sasuke is actually correct. There is an increase in spin time if you use Resounding Echo. Okay, first and foremost, I have made a build with nothing but a Recruit Sword, okay, Ardent Cyclone, Mending Blade Core, so nothing should affect spin time from the sword. The helmet is just the Shrike Down helm as a replacement because there's no Recruit helmet, right? Okay, and I've only put a Garrick Bowl here, which comes with Parasitic, again, doesn't affect the test, all right? And the Energized Omni Cell here, as well as the Skarn's Defiance and the Energized Cell. Alfonzi, seriously, I'm filming a video, okay? You're going in the timeout box if you do that again. Sorry, I have to deal with some really... Okay, that's it. Timeout box for you, Alfonzi. Sorry, he's very hyper. Don't forget to like the stream, Zishinko. You are temporarily a moderator now. Please take care of chat and make sure that they don't get too hyper, all right? Congratulations on your promotion. Okay, so what I'm going to show you first and foremost is that when you have Energized +6 on, all right, as mentioned, okay, sorry, I'm filming this in front of a live audience. You'll see that Resounding Echo increases your spin bar right here, okay? So that is very important to this test because you saw it going up with Resounding Echo, right? Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a phone right here to time the spin time, all right? And I'll show you the spin timing without any additional, like, you know, any additional Resounding Echoes, and then with Resounding Echoes, okay? Here you go. All right, the timer is running. Now, I won't be able to do this test as accurately with the Resounding Echo, but you will still see an increase. You will still see an increase, okay? We gotta be very accurate on this. Okay, it's about 9 seconds, 9.5 seconds, roughly, okay? Cool. Now, watch what happens if we max out the meter and then we actually do this. Hey, Dahyun. All right, so I'm just gonna get a Resounding Echo down there. Okay, the meter is maxed out, but we're not gonna use this Resounding Echo, no. We're gonna drop a Resounding Echo right before we start spinning. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, spin, and I start timing, right? You'll notice the meter's sort of going up every time it pulses. Have you noticed that? If you didn't notice that, that's okay because the test will, you know, conclude with 11 seconds. That is a 1.5 second increase. It may not sound like much, but that will actually increase your DPS. So anyone who is using the spin to win sword style, you need to know this information. All right, big thank you to Naruto Sasuke for proving me wrong. I actually did not know this, and now we fact checked it and tested it live on stream. If you guys have stuff that I don't know, or you think that I don't know and you want to tell me, I will happily fact check it anytime. We just did this in front of how many viewers do we have? 24 viewers. So thank you guys very much. All right. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like my content. Of course, you can also, if you really want to support the channel, see more from us, drop a tip via the link in the description of the video, send super thanks on YouTube. You can join as a channel member, gaining access to various perks, or come by the stream and send super chats. Thank you guys very much. The usual ending scene with the members and the top supporters for August will be coming back on Wednesday. I'm sorry for the delay. I've just had a lot of stuff to prep with this move to Australia and stuff like that, so that the new scene hasn't been done yet. So I will see you all soon. Okay, that's done. Thank you for you know, being such a wonderful audience and seeing me film that live. Very interesting information, huh? All right, I like all of that. I like all of that. Now I'm gonna head back to Ramsgate. Well, it's not energized that does it, Rivarcher. It's the resounding echo. It's the resounding echo that does it, not energized itself, FYI. FYI. It is nothing to do with the resounding echo. It is everything to do with, sorry, it's nothing to do with energized. It's everything to do with resounding echo. Even if you have +6 energized, okay, it will do nothing. It will do nothing for the spin time. Your spin time will still be 9.5 seconds. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It's very, very important. Yeah, it is very important. It's everything to do with resounding echo, nothing to do with energized. All right, so just keep that in mind for your spinning. Okay. Can I explain how Tempest works? Why would I explain it when there's a video already out on that? In case you didn't know, okay? In case you didn't know. I don't think you gain energy when you crit, my dude. You can test it for yourself. You can test it for yourself. All right, whenever you crit. In fact, I can test it for you right now, River Archer. I'll test it whether you gain energy when you crit, but I don't think so. Okay, as for you, Alex EJ, did you know that I always do explanations on Omnicells? You should always watch these videos 600 times. So please at least play this video 10 times, okay? Quick random ads. Don't forget to like the stream, and I will now go and show you whether or not crits affect energy gain. Okay. Can you be demoted back? No. Suffer. You will now be listed as a late night moderator. Deal with it. You will do the job of whenever you're here. Listen, listen. You will do it. I'm kidding. There you go. You can have your moderation status removed. Go on. Go back to class. Have fun, my dude. Okay, so let's test whether or not crits actually affect energy gain rate, right? Okay, so for this test, we're gonna... Well, we don't have any energized. We're gonna completely take energized out of the build, all right? And we're just gonna add crits. So cunning and pulse. Okay, this way we have guaranteed crits in there. Okay. And let's go see whether or not your theory holds agua. Does it hold the agua? All right, we know that about 9.5 seconds is the average spin time. All right, let's duel. If we can get about 10 seconds, then we would have an accurate test. Nope. It's only about, I mean, this slight increase, it's 9.83, but the slight increase is due to my finger tapping it faster. So no, crits do not affect energy at all. They do not. So even if you have crits in the build, when you're spinning, you don't gain any more energy. Only Resounding Echo can help you gain energy while spinning. So just remember that. Yep, it's okay. And it's nothing wrong with being wrong. I mean, hell, I was wrong. Oh no, don't worry, Alphonse. That was just a temporary promotion. He has already returned it. However, if you are that hyper again, I will send you back into the box. Okay, so calm the fuck down, Alphonse, or I will have to remove you. Do you understand me? Alright? Jesus Christ, this kid gives me a headache every single time. You better be calm now, because the next time you chat, I'm sending you back in the box. Jesus Christ. Alright, so before I go through Bob John's stuff, I'm actually gonna start putting together these videos because I don't want to have to do it later. I'm lazy as fuck. Hyper beginner sword build is for nerds. Alright, see you later, River Archer. Have a good sleep. Oh, no worries. I'm actually just gonna do the showcase today, Bob John. Well, Kai, you should definitely get some rest. Regardless, you can't pay me until you're satisfied with the showcase, so Mr. Bob John, this is the perfect moment for you to see whether or not you're satisfied with what I'm about to do. But first and foremost, I'm actually going to build it. I've already built it on a separate slot, but you know what? I want to use the eagle armor because the eagle armor looks cool. You know, I'm just that sort of person. Now then, ladies and gents, Mr. Bob John has ordered a custom sword build. By the way, you don't need PayPal to actually pay me. You're just paying it to my PayPal. You can use the credit card or whatever you use to get your honor membership. Same thing. You can just tip me via that. You just have to send a tip of $30 and you're good to go. And I'll release the bill to you. But anyway. It's River that's going goodnight. Why are you guys saying goodnight to Zishinko? It's River that's going. Zishinko's still here. Oh, fair enough. That's okay. You can take your time on it. Like I said, I'm just gonna showcase it to you. And then, you know, when you're ready, you can pop it across. But first you have to be satisfied with the showcase, which is why, if I'm gonna work, I'm gonna do it right. Okay? Now... 18 multiplied by... Okay. Right, then I'm gonna need you can throw ideas in my face, I will just reject them. Or they bear no purpose. Or need. right here would be perfect. Right. I think nothing of it. Well, I think I will put you in timeout if you keep that up. So tread carefully. Actually, you know what's better than timeout? Every time somebody asks me some weird ass question, all right? Instead of answering, I'm just gonna throw random ads. Have fun. See you later, Zishenko. Right then. Okay. So, custom, right? Nah. Y'all can dream for as long as you want. Nothing of the sort will ever happen. You will never ever be able to get that. Not from this dev team anyway. It's pointless to even talk about it. Because they would never do that. If any of you can prove to me that any single one of them has the willingness to do it, I'd even discuss it. But since they never would, there's no point. It would all be moot discussions. Alright, Mr. Bob. You ready for this? Would you believe me if I told you that with this build, you can achieve 48% attack speed, maximized potential damage, and, well, maximized potential damage, but I also made it very Bob friendly. Because I know how much you hate flawless play, so I made this build hyper friendly to Bob. Guys, ready? It does require tonics, but he agreed to that in his quotation, so here we go. It also features a lovely use of the one and only Discipline Omnicell for maximum devastation and damage. And of course, Avenging Overdrive to make any behemoth miserable. And did I mention maximized attack speed? Because yeah, this is as fast as it gets. A whole 50% increase in your sword wackadoo speed. Oh right, and Koshai's Lantern. So that you never ever run out of health steal. Probably should mention all that. It's good stuff. And this was custom made for Bob. So yeah. I'm sure you will be satisfied with your order. Oh, hell yeah. So between discipline and parries, you've got your usual double parry, but without any of the risk. Oh, it's dead. Okay, well, there you go. Now, of course, you will have to keep popping pills for it to maintain its effect, but hey, you want a 50% attack speed, I got you as close as possible without wasting a single cell spot, which is pretty cool. The only downside is that this has 2 defensive cells, but, well, it's a Bob custom, and I made it specifically for you. And also to make sure that you can use it without any difficulty, trouble whatsoever. So you've got plenty of stuff chalked in. So, when you're ready, whatever day, right? Of course, I'll send you a formal email later, but all you gotta do is pay me, you're good to go. Oh, come on. This little weasel here. Acting like he can beat me. It is exactly what you'd use. Molded for you. Got all the power, none of the weaknesses. Well, some weaknesses, but well, even way above your level, you'll be fine. Oh, come on, you little piece of shit. There you go. There you go. With your tonics, any problems, you just lifesteal back. There you go, back at full health. And you just do that over and over and over, as for as long as you like. Now, although this is a tonic-based build, even without taking any tonics, like for example against this little thing that's only 2 levels above you, no problems. Yes, I will disclose which tonics to use to you, but they are basically the normal ones. But I do have to let you know there is one weakness to this: fire. You don't have any fire immunity in this build, so just do be careful about that. Yeah, that's because they're trashed here. They don't help and they don't do anything, so if anyone used grenades, I'd be very worried about them. I would question, hey bro, the fuck? And they'd probably tell me, eh, well, you know. So without tonics, you'll be able to kill things about 3 levels above you, no problem. But it's not gonna feel as cool when you're not juiced up, you know? I used them for a quest too, a long ass time ago, like Star Wars time ago. Now I haven't seen those quests, so thank fuck, cause yeah, nobody likes using them. But I gotta admit, with this much attack speed, right? Every action always feels so fucking awesome. You can just like keep parrying and countering. It's so good. This is the one thing I loved about it when I made yours. I was like, you know what's so good about this? It just feels damn good. To know that you've got all these parries, you've got everything you need. Behemoth wants to come up to you, it's gonna have to get through all that. That and of course the insane damage. S'il vous plaît. Now keep in mind that this is just a Valamir, so honest to God, all it's got going for it is hit points, but this plus all the additional stuns, yeah, it works great. Okay, now we gotta go higher. Because it can't exactly be a showcase if we're just fighting the low-level stuff. No, we gotta go beyond that. Right? So let's go a little higher. Do 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 do. Those of you who wanted to know, custom builds, they work real well. Well, as long as you know what you want to pay for in the first place. You know, some people, they try to order custom builds, but they don't actually have any idea what they want. It's so hard to actually make something to satisfy them. Custom builds aren't just about the builder, it's also about the user. Because the user has to understand what they're getting into. And what is it they're actually going to receive at the end of the day. Oh, come on, Panga. Look at you trying to run around and run away from us. Huh? Now keep in mind that you can only reach your maximum potential when you have your special on, because your special contributes 20%. I thought about adding in more speed without the special, but I realized that it's kind of a waste, because as soon as you go special mode, yeah, all of that is wasted potential. So in order to ensure that you have maximum Unga Bunga, yeah, I made sure it is reliant on the special, but, well, like I said, you still gain from the fact that, you know, you can reach that level with the special. All right, come here. And well, if you get, did you guys see that error where the Frostwolf itself could not cross the bad pixels on the ground? Gotta love that, right? I was so ready to parry his ass. And apparently you can't even cross some damn dead pixels on the ground. Thank you, developers. Such grand, glorious individuals you are. But yes, maximum Unga Bunga indeed. Now unfortunately, if you run out of tonic juice mid-fight, you will have less Unga Bunga. But still, pretty damn good Unga Bunga. So, don't sweat it too much. My thoughts on the Urska Strikers. Have you seen my Bastion build? You should look up my Bastion Strikers. You will basically see exactly my thoughts on them. Because they're used for that build, FYI, Mr. FaZe Flexi. Imagine not knowing every single build I've ever come up with. You people need to be bigger fans, my friends. Got to work harder on all that, yeah? Alright. You guys ready for more showcase? Before I do? No, I'm not gonna do the ad roulette right now. In fact, you guys have gone through so many ad roulettes that I think you guys deserve a little treat. So before the next ad roulette, ladies and gents, I'm gonna present to you a little something from me, okay? Which I hope you will enjoy. I am going to rap for you live in the hunting grounds, because why not, right? Let's drop a supply crate so that my, you know, thing doesn't die off. You guys deserve a little bit of a musical treat. Some of y'all may not have heard the songs from my new album. Have you heard what I'm going through yet? Because if you haven't, then now's your chance. What's up, Alpha 2? Alright, some of you may have heard the release already. It's already on YouTube. Make sure to play it. I want to see 5,000 plays on that. Every time you play the song, it helps out. But while we're on the road to 5,000, here's a little live performance for you all.
JP.
This song is already out, guys. I want to see you play it on YouTube. Well, Bob John, keep playing it. You never really know what I be going through. I be going through. I be going through. You never really know what I be going through. I be going through. going through. This life got no hope, so I'm staring while I choke. Got the pills that I pop in my right hand, smoking hopes I understand. Waves of pressure keep me down, whirl and throw me a rip round. Deep in sea, I'm paddling back, stab the back while try to stack. Friends that leave a drop of hat, screens that shine with a sea of black. Notice I swipe cause I reject, don't wanna talk cause I know the facts. Y'all won't ever understand why I turn my back, but honestly it's hard with the prospects that I lack. You never really know what I be going through, I be going through, I be going through. You never really know what I be going through, I be going through, going through. I'm sick and tired of the fact ain't nobody really care about me, and I got 100 pats on my back, but my wallet is still on empty. I'm staring out at the last notice, wonder where I'll finally be. If I don't wake up tomorrow, will you cry when you think about me? Hey, you never really know what I be going through, I be going through, I be going through. You never really know what I be going through, I be going through, going through. This life got no hope, so I'm staring while I choke. Got the pills that I pop in my right hand, smoking hopes I understand. Waves of pressure keep me down, whirl and throw me a rip round. Deep in sea, I'm paddling back, stabbed in the back while I try to stack. Friends that leave at the drop of a hat, screens that shine with a sea of black. Notice I swipe cause I reject, don't wanna talk cause I know the facts. Y'all won't ever understand why I turn my back, but honestly it's hard with the prospects that I lack. You never really know what I be going through, I be going through, I be going through. You never really know what I be going through, I be going through, going through. I'm sick and tired of the fact ain't nobody really care about me, and I got 100 pats on my back, but my wallet is still on empty. If you guys want to help me out, all right, all I ask is that, of course, you can send, if somebody sends a $50 tip, we buy the beat straight away and put it up on Spotify once it reaches about 1,000 plays. But if you guys want to help out, right, here is the link, all right? Play this music. Play this music, all right? If you can help me get this to 5,000 plays, all right, 5,000 views on YouTube, FYI, you can accumulate 5 views per day, all right? It would really help us out tremendously, yeah? So if you guys want to help out, I'd be very appreciative, but I leave that up to you, okay? Thank you guys very much. Here's a little bit of ad roulette before we carry on. So as you know, we are working on Mr. Bob's. Now, here's a chance to fight a behemoth 6 levels above us. Working on Mr. Bob's custom build. I'm showcasing, you know, how strong it is and how it works in general. So I think he's gonna be fairly excited for this. I hope so. Whoops. I swear, Mr. Fonzie's blood is made of cocaine. But you know what? Use that energy, Alfonzi. Play that song 5 times, okay? 5 times per day, buddy. At least 5 times per day. Whew. Well, I appreciate it, Mr. Bob John. But actually, you can only get 5 views per day, just FYI, YouTube rules. So, 5 per day, 5 per day. Hey, Lady Neo, good to see you, good to see you. I hope you're doing well today, my friend. How's everything? I hope it is good. I see you got the AC working. Good. That is excellent. Well, Bob, you gotta film that shit next time, because that is worthy of a clip. Stongrats. That is wild as shit, bro. But again, it's about what I expect from Hugless. This game does tend to be very Hugless. Of course it is, Tristan. And now you are seeing Bob John's personal custom build in action. Handcrafted. Well, the greatest of them all. Oh, and FYI, Bob, the greatest thing about this is it doesn't even matter if you take hits. I thought you'd like that. Oh, you a chatbot. Let me just remove that. Well, it will be released to him once the amount is complete, but I have no doubt that he will come through. Yeah, there you go. Zip, zap, zoom. And of course I'll be using it for the rest of today, because may as well, right? May as well showcase some crazy cool stuff. So enjoy your cool days, Lady Neo. That is the way, my friend. How are you doing on Diablo Immortal, by the way? I hope you've been going well. Well, let's hope PayPal doesn't keep acting up. I would be very ashamed if it did. Because it would be literally killing my business. And, you know, starving my family of potential revenue. Which would make me very pissy. Yes, that's a good CR. You're almost at the 1,600 needed for LaSalle 3, which is good. Well, Mr. Caleb, this is Bob John's custom build. If any of you want a custom build and you've got the money, email me, RealAsianRobot@gmail.com. I'll give you a quotation. Custom builds are far superior to normal builds. After all, they are handcrafted for the Slayer. Oh god, Bob. You think they'd ever have the money to do something like that? I disagree. Wholeheartedly. Them having money? No way. They're already so desperate for it. So, if you wanted this build, Mr. Caleb, you'd have to pay for it. What, Majin Kai? A crossover with Dragon Ball? Where did you hear this? Because that doesn't sound like Dauntless at all. The literal beggar company wants to do that. That's insane. I might actually be impressed if they pull that off. Well, who is they? Who exactly is they, Mr. Majin Kai? Because if you're talking about the Dauntless official Discord, I don't think that information is accurate. Mr. Papote, every Warpike build, and I'm going to type this in chat just for you, every Warpike build after patch 1.80 Still works. Use any of them. So you don't need a latest one. Use any of them. Oh, from the Dauntless official Majin Kai, please. Don't even... Any information in there, you know it's false info. Wait until it actually comes out. If it really happens, I will say, okay, fair enough. But honest to God, that place is a cesspool. You're literally talking... Yeah, he's kind of right. You're talking about Dauntless. You sure about this? You do realize that these are the guys that don't do anything. They've been stingy for over 3 years. And you're saying they want to approach one of the biggest franchises in history and cross over. Forgive me if I'm skeptical. Whatever. And in fact, did you even see what they said to freaking Bob John just for talking about my build in that Discord? It was kind of bullshit. So, yeah, no. I hardly think that anything that they do is going to revive this game. Oh, yeah. I will be very impressed if they actually pull off a crossover. It would be the first one we've ever seen, ever, in history. Oh, you're talking about Fortnite. Fortnite, that makes sense. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Dauntless, bro. If it's Fortnite, then that makes sense. Dragon Ball Z crossover? Hell yeah. Fortnite has Mondo crossovers, bro. Yeah, bro, you gotta be clear what you're mentioning. Because Fortnite makes sense. Dauntless, no way, dude. No way. No, Tamas, no. Even a highlight will be no problem for you. We got the dragon, now we gotta get its balls, right? Why is my health so low? Have you seen what I'm fighting and what my level is? If you haven't, Mr. Caleb Nally. What about the bar? Well, if you want to find out, you'll have to find out what this build is in future, my dude. I reveal nothing about my customers' custom builds. They're designed for them after all. You want details? You know what to do. Otherwise, nothing will be revealed. I'm literally doing this showcase entirely for Mr. Bob. Pushing his build to the limit. Then again, that's why people come to the master. Okay, since we're on a new island, you know what's coming. Add roulette. Yes, that is his stipulation. Although, by the way, you don't have to release it to members, just so you know. You have that option. You have the option to literally deny it to everyone if you want to keep it entirely to yourself. That sounds pretty cool, Majin Kai. Then fun they shall have. Do 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 do. do 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 do. There's no such thing as a best class, Mr. Caleb. There's no best weapon, there's no best armor. Only morons from the official Discord will tell you to think that way. Why do you think I'm so famous? As long as you're using an Asian robot build, you can do anything, but you must follow the builds to the letter. Choose the right build for yourself. We have dozens of builds, obviously, but there is no best. Watch the videos, choose for yourself. All of them are good. No. This build is not usable without tonics because Mr. Bob John specifically requested. Yeah, well, I did demonstrate it without tonics, but honestly, it's based on client requirements, and his requirement was the maximum attack speed, so tonic is literally a necessary part of it. Again, that's part of the requirements that I double checked. If you order a custom build that is similar but without tonics, it can be done as well. That'll be a separate charge, separate fee. Separate build, of course. Oh, come on, just because I'm high, I can't... Like, I should have been able to at least dash to him from that height. Lame. That's the only thing I hate about the Malcurion's dash. So inconsistent sometimes. Dodging? No. Because dodging comes from practice. Dodge guide would be impossible, dude. Because, what, am I gonna film every single behemoth's attack pattern? No. With every single weapon? No. To learn how to dodge, practice. Fight the behemoths constantly. The more you fight alone, by the way, not with other slayers, okay? If there's 4 slayers attacking at once, you're not getting any practice in. You really want to practice dodging? Fight alone. You have to fight every battle alone and learn, get used to the patterns. Well, no. See, again, it all comes from practice. There's no such thing as the harder behemoths have this guide. No. It's quite silly. This is a really dumb question, Elite Assault, because it's been that way for many patches. All you need to know is that Omnicells basically added, it means that now you have an extra cell slot, so we can put more offensive perks into the build. There is no such thing as a safe spot to go, Mr. Caleb. Dodging gives you invulnerability frames, dude. So you're invulnerable while dodging. Do you see that? See the blue around you? That's an invulnerability frame. So that's why you have to dodge at the right time if you want to be, if you want to dodge through an attack. So that's all you need to know about dodging. Dodging makes you invulnerable, but only for that short period where you're blue. See? Blue. So in order to dodge properly, you need to dodge at the right timing. And that's why the only way to get good at dodging is to practice. The more you practice, the better you actually get at dodging. And the only way to practice is to constantly be in battle. Alone. If you're not alone, you're gonna have a bad time. And it also helps to watch guides like Discipline, so you can learn the perfect timings for parry, because parry timing is the same as dodging. So look for my guide on how to use the Discipline cell. That's an older vid, man. And Bob, you cannot link vids in the YouTube chat, bro. Come on. Only moderators and me can link vids. You wanna guide anyone to a vid? Type them the full title of the vid and then at them. Understand? Because only moderators and myself can link anyone videos. But yes. Dodging is all about practice and timing. And Elite Assault, yeah. That question that you asked, totally relevant. Like I said, the only thing that it did was it just improved the builds by allowing it frees up more cell slots, because now you don't have to waste cells on Iceborne and Discipline. But again, I don't understand why you would ask about the past when it's, I mean, no offense, it's literally irrelevant right now. it's been irrelevant for like a year. So not exactly a very important question right now. I mean, if you had asked me this question 9 months ago, I would have had a proper answer for you, but it's literally been 9 months, so it's pointless to ask. Because it's not like the game will ever change the, you know, old way it was. So yeah. Discipline used to be a cell. Like a cell in the game. It used to have your hit points, but give you like a crit rate. And it was very interesting to use. So a lot of players used to use the so-called half-life builds, where they would have half the health, but they would dish out more damage via high crits. That was what it used to be about, because it was supposed to be about high risk, high reward. Then it used to be paired with Iceborne, which was also a cell, in order to give players the lifesteal that they need. Yeah, Berserker, all of that used to feature into the builds as well. But back in those days, I was the guy that used to have something called the full life build. Because even back then, I was going against the official Discord, because fuck those clowns. I mean, those fucking idiots used to say, discipline build, discipline build. I proved to them that the half-life tenacious build, that the full life tenacious build was actually far superior. Certainly, you could not abuse the high attack speed of Wild Frenzy of, ooh, I live my life at half health. Well, sure, you can't abuse that, but you do actually have a lot more in terms of crits via Tenacious, which used to give both crit and damage. It was insanely overpowered. Stacking health, all that kind of stuff. It just made you so much better as a Slayer. Like, you could literally do some insane shit as a Slayer. And that used to be the two types of builds at the time. Discipline, the full life was my version, and the half-life discipline was the, well, opponent's version. And back then, Koshai was all the rage as well. Because what we would do is we would use the Skarn Lantern for additional shields, and like the Skarn weapon for additional shields. And we just go ham with that. No problem, Elite Assault. That is the way. I am the best for a reason. You play the game like you play Bloodborne or Elden Ring. If you can handle Elden Ring, you can dodge here. So you're good to go, Mr. Caleb. In which case, you wouldn't need any instruction on dodging since you are an Elden Ring pro, right? Chainblades are pretty poggers. They're pretty nice. I do admit that. They are great. Anyway, I did tell you before, Mr. Elite Assault, I only tell the truth. So any information here you can trust as 100% truth. And if there's something I don't know, I will test it, like I actually did on stream today. I tested something to prove it. Because this is the robot way. If I lie to any of you, I wouldn't be worthy of my reputation. Now this Riftstalker's being annoying. Come on. Hop in your little portal. Good boy. Ah, good. After this, the high alert event has spawned. I always love that deflect. Makes me feel like a freaking samurai every time. There we go. Oof, ran out of tonic juice, but it's dead. Okay, high alert event. Let's go squash that little thing. Do 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 do. Oh, it's Koshai. I suppose it's dead now. What is my preferred weapon type? Oh, that is a question that everybody loves to ask. The chat will automatically answer you because they know it. There's only one weapon I prefer, my friend. And literally anyone in chat can tell you the answer. You know, funny story, Majin Kai. Did you know that CB is a swear word in Chinese? So every time somebody uses that that abbreviation for chain blades, I sort of have a little silent laugh to myself. Because it feels like you're all swearing in Chinese. What is my favorite chess piece? I don't have one because it depends on the build, my dude. Therefore, if I ever had a favorite chess piece, it would compromise the integrity of my Asian robot builds, which would make them kind of worthless and therefore useless to you guys. And since I would hate to be useless to you guys, well, you have your answer, don't you? Oh no, it's okay. None of y'all know that. I just thought it would be funny to let you guys know. Like most people wouldn't know it anyway, so it's hilarious. Because every time I look at it, I'm like, ha ha ha. You know? Which one do I think looks the best? Who knows? I do like my fashion changes every time. I'm always stylish. You know, back when Dauntless actually had fashion choices for Slayers. FYI, 27 people watching. Thank you all. Ad roulette time. Who's gonna be the lucky person getting the ad? Boom! Whoever gets the ad, thank you very much for supporting this channel and the revenue. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't exist. So just so you know, you guys are awesome. Guys, I am so sad right now. Kaz can't play Paladins tonight. I think you underestimate how sad this makes me, so I will now be streaming the rest of the stream in hyper depression mode. Okay guys, time to be depressed. Hey Bob, the next time one of these bots comes in, I will make you a moderator for one ban and you can ban the bot. just because I think it'll be funny. Actually, let's see what'll happen if Bob gets to wear the blue. Okay, Bob, you're temporarily a moderator for 10 minutes. How does it feel to have the blue? Type in chat and see if you got the wrench next to your name. Oh, shite. Almost forgot to collect my free bounty tokens. Whee! Yeah, there you go. Now you're wearing the blue. Well, temporarily anyway. Why is my merch expensive? Because it is high quality and actually really good. Had this t-shirt for 2 years, no fraying, FYI. So it's actually pretty worth it. Plus, my store is located in America, so yeah. If you want it, it's an international custom order, so it's expensive for now. Them's the breaks. But if you want something cheaper, you can always just get a channel membership. FYI, that's a lot cheaper than the merch. But then again, it is custom merch. Trust me, I actually don't get that much from merch. Like the t-shirt's like what, 20 bucks, but then I get like $2 out of it. So I don't actually push merch sales that much. Like if you want it, you can grab it if you can grab it. But honestly, tips and donos are more appreciated than merch. Although you can get merch if you want. Like that's just me being honest. Or the best way to support me for free, watch ads. All right, let's go see what escalation we get. So let's see how Mr. Bob John's beard performs in an Escalation. Okay, let us see. Let us see how it does in an Escalation. Victor main, how bland. Nah, I'm kidding. Victor's still one of my favorite damage deals. I play everything. Well, please keep in mind that a custom build is between 30 to 50 US dollars. And this is my email. You can email me there. If you really want a custom build, it's going to be 30 to 50 dollars. Just so you know. Oh yeah, now you can post links. I forgot about that. Nice one, Bob. Now then, here is the Bob John special in Escalation. Oh my god, its tail just fucking flew off beautifully right there. Now that was worth it. You should take a clip of that, Bob. Hit the clip button. Okay, well, the first one was completely smokerized. Now the second one. Kamehameha! Yeah, pretty much. Basically, you tell me what you want, I'll give you a quotation, and then I will do a showcase of the build, and if you're satisfied, then the build is released to you. Pretty much like that. So yeah, actually he detailed the process pretty good there. Well, FaZe, seems to me like you need either more practice or a proper Asian robot build. You should be using one, buddy. If you don't have my easy build yet, and if you died with my easy build, I'm super disappointed in you. Because my easy build should prevent your death. Use Iceborne instead of Tempest if you're not sure. But either way, you should be fine. Should. But keep in mind that the more complex your order, or the more ridiculous it is, the higher the chance that it will cost more, John Lay. Because some people like to mess around with custom builds and they'll order something stupid and ridiculous. And I will actually give them something stupid and ridiculous. And if they choose not to pay for that, then, well, I will have to, you know, kind of showcase what they did. Because it's a trust-based business, obviously. As long as someone's a legit customer, I will treat them with very good respect and, of course, make them whatever they want. But, you know, that's why I always usually suss out my customers. If I think somebody's playing with me, I usually don't, you know, do anything good for them. Well then, do island events constantly. I hope it does, Alfonsi. Thank you very much. Yes, go farm the cells. Gonna deal with the Savate first, because that guy's crazy. That freaking fire. Good idea, buddy. Evade and a phalanx at the same damn time. Oh, that's just abusive. Why don't you just follow the ones that I already posted, dude? Because you do realize that I posted all the solo heroic escalation builds, dude, right? Oh, man. Finally, I can really beat you guys down. Alright. Come here, Phalanx. You were real tough when there was two of you. Especially Mr. Uninterruptible Savate Boy. Come here. But if the ones that I've made for you don't work, then you're gonna have to specify more. Cause yeah, I can do that, but I'm gonna tell you now. That's gonna be about, if it's a solo heroic, I can tell you straight away it's gonna be about $50. Are you very sure? Because, okay, hold on. Yeah, good clip, dude. Nice. I'll put in my stream clips. Yeah. Gotta go back and get this for my TikTok. Yes, the Bob John special. But yeah, if you... First of all, Mr. John Lay, if you haven't checked it yet, check my solo heroic escalation build, see if that works for you. If it really doesn't work for you, we can do a custom. But again, it's going to be about 50. Because that is the one very, very difficult activity. If you want to do it solo, it's gonna cost you. It's also not easy to construct, so... Gonna be your choice, but I will tell you straight up. Because I don't lie to my clients, ever. I cannot lie, actually. Oh, by the way, one cool thing about this build, you can escape from any grips, grabs, whatever by utilizing the Koshai Lantern. FYI. That's another nice feature of this build. Something grabs you, easy escape. So you got parries, counters, escapes, everything. Feel free to clip anything you like, Mr. Bob John. It's much cooler in here now. Good, Lady Neo. Good. I'm happy to hear that. All right. So at level 11, you can run this in an escalation, even solo. It does pretty well, actually. I gotta say that, huh? I like it. I like it. Okay, quick ad roulette before the next Escalation. Whoever gets the ads, thank you very much. I did. I'm pretty sure I liked it personally, Mr. Bob John. Excuse me. Oh, Radiant Escalation. This will be fun. Hello, Daryl. Welcome. Temporary mod. I just made Bob John a mod for shits and giggles. Sure. Sure. He's been given temporary mod status today. Just because he's hilarious. Hello, Corey. Good to see you, man. How's the rooster boy? Been a hell of a weekend. I'm glad you had fun, buddy. I was supposed to be on Paladins with my Kiazi, but it's too hot in her room for her to play, so. You know, he's been surprisingly good, Daryl. He hasn't abused it even once, so I'm pretty proud of him. But anyway, you know, I gave it to him out of hilarity, because you know, there were so many sex bots coming in. I was like, you know what? I'll let Bob John hammer the next one. Well, potions last for... You can see how long a potion lasts by checking it. In the inventory, it'll tell you how long it lasts. Multiply that by 1.6, and that'll be how long it lasts. FYI. So think about it this way. If a potion lasts for 1 minute, and you get 60% extra on it, what is 60% of 1 minute? 10% would be 6 seconds. So 6 times 6, 36. 1 minute, 36 seconds. Ta-da! Mathematics. Sup? Nope. So, how are you today, MJ? Are you doing good, my friend? Ah, I see. Why? What? Oh, okay, 9 a.m. class. Yeah, sorry. It's 2:11 a.m. for you. Nice. Get some sleep, Mr. Darrow. Enjoy Monster Hunter World, man. But thank you for still coming to my streams. You should always show good support for me. Because I'm great. Lucas Power, that'll do. And Mr. John Lay, I'll take a look at your email after this escalation ends. I'll have a look at what you sent me. You gotta go to work in 2 hours, then why didn't you sleep? You sound like you need to sleep. Ah, okay. Ah, you're a night shift person. Okay. I see. All right, see you later, Neo Man. Good job, Mr. Bob. Congratulations on your night shift. Oh, dashed in the wrong direction, that one. Good. Well, this was designed for Mr. Bob to Unga Bunga, so no reason not to have massive damage. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A custom build designed for maximum Unga Bunga. Oh. Valamir, seriously, die. Of course I can, but today is not a day for that, Mr. Keno. If you ever have a request for me, then you have to be a channel member. I only take requests from my channel member. So, if in future you're a channel member, sure. But today I am showcasing something for Mr. Bob John, so... And by the way, FYI, all my Chainblade builds are really good, so use any of them. And by the way, another thing, if you ever need a demonstration, watch the full video because I put a demonstration of every build in the video itself. There is no latest one. It's still the old one. I haven't worked on the latest one yet. Maybe in future I'll work on a new easy striker build, but the old one is still working, so if you don't have the old one yet, then you better get it, Mr. FaZe. Well then, you should watch the Tempest one. After all, the video contains pretty much everything you'll need. Yeah, it's the Bastion one. No, Alf. Why would something come out of my nose? What the hell? Alfonsi, what the fuck, kid? Okay. I swear, some of the questions this guy asks me sometimes. The fuck? No, you can't put him out in the timeout corner. Well, I mean, I'll do it personally if it's necessary, but... The hell, kid? Let's not ask streamers weird questions like that, shall we? Okay? Let's keep it that way. Well, Mr. Phase Flexi, as long as you have notifications on, you'll never miss a build, will you? So you can't be behind a build unless you did not turn notifications on. It's okay. Come when you can. I'm a relaxed man. Well, I'm relaxed when it comes to attendance. I don't really care. You can come when you like. Everyone gets busy after all. And congratulations on getting 40 levels of your hunt pass. What the hell? You actually enjoy this game, Bob? That's crazy. Never be confused, Face Flexi. Just accept everything as the truth. This is how you show your faith in the one and only true God of Dauntless. That's me. Playing with viewers? No. No, never. That's because only loser streamers, FYI. No offense intended. But actually all the offense intended. Only the loser streamers of Dauntless play with viewers because there's no point. I only play with those who support the channel, so if you're a supporter, I'll play with you, but otherwise, no. Viewers, no. And the reason is because of a lot of viewers in the community not actually supporting the channel. They just come around like, hey, Asian Robot, help me do this, help me do that. In the past, I used to do that, but now, no. If you want support or anything, you gotta prove that you're worthy of support. So that's why I only play with channel members. I am not desperate enough for viewership that I would play with viewers, so no thank you. If you want to play with me, you better show some real support. That's the way that I do it. I refuse to allow my channel to be used for rubbish. And besides, have you seen how desperate some of the streamers are? Super sad. Can you join for XP? Yeah, you can. But I'm only going to be here for another 40 minutes. Yeah, I'll actually be grinding mindlessly on Diablo Immortal after that because Kaz is ditching me today. But you'll have to wait, Corey, because first of all, I have to go and review the custom build information, things like that, and all the rest. So, while I'm going to review that email, here's another quick ad break. Whoever gets ads, as always, thank you very much for supporting the channel. I'm going to go to my email now and see what Mr. John Lay wants from me. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. For sure. No. Everything from patch 1.80 onwards is fully up to date. Easy sword build. Keno, did you follow my channel? Because if you at least turn notifications on, you would have seen that this would be the easy sword build. No, I've got it. Please turn notifications on and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss information, my friend. Otherwise, you're going to miss a lot. Hello, Doroma. Good. Play it 5 times per day, Doroma. That would help a lot. I want to get 5,000 plays. Ah, no problem, Bob John. I got it. Well then, you've got a lot of videos to catch up on, Mr. Keno. What are my top 10 games? I will never answer you. Top 3? I will never answer you. A Thrax Warpike build. Okay, I'll give you a challenge. Mr. Bob John, see if you can find my Iceborne but Strong build. Give that to Mr. John Papote. That's the one he wants. Anything fun later on? We were supposed to play Paladins, but my wife cannot stand the heat in her room, so she's gone downstairs. So I'll be playing Diablo Immortal later, after I get some game time in with Corey. Let's see if Bob John found the right one. Oh shit, I can't click on it from my own chat. Bugger. Okay, let me double check, because for some reason I cannot click Bob's link. I don't know why. Oh hey, it's correct. Nice job. Now let me put my holy music back on. There we go. All right, let me invite. Where are you, Corey? Come on in. You want some XP? Let's go get you some XP. Well, hello there, Merochi. And Keno, have a good day at work. Enjoy. Says you're not online yet. She's really weird. Well, welcome to the stream, Austin. Hello and welcome. It says you're online, but I just don't know why you're not on my friends list. It's so weird. Like, it's not online on the friends list. It's so weird. Hello, Mr. Ruben. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, yeah, I just got a notification saying that you just came online, so I'm just waiting for it to show up. It's weird, but you know what? Epic Games is fucking weird. So I don't, you know. The Dauntless devs that offended me? No, it was a Dauntless partner that offended me. Not the devs. The devs just did nothing with the partner, so we still hate them all. Ooh, I've been recognized. Plenty. Well, big love from Singapore. But I have way too many hours on Dauntless. I stopped counting and I stopped caring. I've been playing this for 2 years. That should be good enough. That, and of course, I'm the only content creator that's actually popular. But, well. Well, I'm glad you didn't. Okay, I'll just try and invite Mr. Dab City. Always nice to meet fans in Ramsgate. The guardian angel of Dauntless is here. Have no fear. I will flap my wings. There you are. Hey, you got in. Grand. Well then, XP time. Let's go gather some XP for a few runs. Honest to God, it's down to your specialization. Some people love controller. I love keyboard and mouse no matter what, so I'm always gonna be a keyboard and mouse person. Enjoy your steak, Mr. Rubin. And then don't forget to buy me a steak in future, or else I'll kill you. If you don't buy me a steak as well, I might have to destroy your soul. And I wouldn't want to do that, would I? Okay. What do you mean Dab got lucky to meet me in game? That's Corey. He's a channel member, Alfonso. No, it was some random fan who met me in game, which was nice. I do tend to get recognized by people. Well, I'm glad you've been stalking me since the beginning. Always good to be stalked by you lovely people. Yeah, in Ramsgate it was some dude from Asia who found me. Nice guy. Your Corey's one of Corey's other accounts. Fantastic. Such wonderful people. Okay, let's go. Bob John special now with a teammate. Yay. Let's go. Unga bunga maximized. Two unga, two bunga. No, actually, there's no such thing as a weapon that's broken. Depends on your build, my dude. There's nothing broken in Dauntless right now other than the whole game itself. Well, it probably means that, well, if you mean broken in terms of they do a lot of damage, then it probably just means that you're really good with repeaters. And of course, repeaters do actually have some of the highest damage in the game, but they have their own downsides, so it really depends on player skill. Some players are good with repeaters, some players are not. Maybe you're just good with that particular weapon, because I know several people who would probably disagree, considering they are far superior at other weapons, so yeah. Be very wary of saying that things are broken, because unless they are significantly better so that they outshine every other weapon, it could just be a personal thing for you. And On this channel, the one thing we don't do is deal in false information, so I cannot permit anyone to say that something is broken without proper proof. Okay, Lady Lux Barrage. That's okay. You are welcome to enjoy the repeaters and feel that they are broken for yourself, like if it's your own opinion. But you cannot make a claim on this channel, at least, that anything is broken, like, and make it a statement of fact, because we can't do that here. My brand is all about honesty, and obviously perfect honesty, which means that unless something can be proven to be absolutely broken, I will not let anyone make that claim. Now, of course, if you enjoy them, you're welcome to feel that way about them and, you know, just have fun with them. That's great. You know, like, I personally enjoy the chain blades. They are my favorite, and they have been my favorite for a very long time. Oh, that makes so much sense. I forgot my potions. Some tips. You're new and you play the gun class. You mean repeaters? Watch my repeater tutorial, Mr. Rays. If you want tips, you do realize that I've made every single tutorial video. Everything in the world is made by me. Everything in Dauntless is created by me. All the other people just stole my shit, so if you want tips, first of all, get yourself an Asian robot easy repeater build, and then also go ahead and watch my repeater tutorial. That'll teach you a lot about the repeaters. Mr. Bob John, don't just post the link. Make sure that you at the person as well. Of course I have, man. Who do you think I am? You're literally talking to the #1 god of Dauntless. I'm the guy that made everything. Of course, other creators will like you to believe that they made it, but you can go and check the facts. The time of posting will actually show you that I was the one that created all that stuff. There you go. Good job, Mr. Bob.
There it is. Nastiest behemoth in this island. Take it down with extreme prejudice.
Yeah, you will randomly find me, because unfortunately the official people don't want you to know me. Go ahead. Like I said, you can hold off on your sub until after you've seen my content. After you believe that I'm the best, then subscribe. Don't subscribe now. Go see for yourself. Go see with your own 2 eyes. Alright? See why I can be this arrogant. Because I'll tell you one thing. There are no other gods here but me. See for yourself, see with your own 2 eyes, and then you can decide for yourself. And you will also see why all other creators don't want you to know me. It's very difficult for them to compete with the world's best. And the only one that doesn't view bot. The only one that makes honest money. And the only one whose YouTube channel actually makes money. It's crazy. I love that meme, dude. That is my favorite meme. I gotta admit that. Because there are no other gods but me. Of course, like I said, other people just like to pretend I don't exist, but once people find this channel, they realize that every other channel's been lying to them. Afonzi, you're not a mod, and I've told you before, you cannot say 27 people watching. You can't say stuff like that, dude. Alright. On this channel, we don't talk about numbers. and you're not a mod, please leave it to only mods and channel members to ask people to like the stream. In fact, I will do it myself, honestly. But do not do that, Alfonsi, okay? You're just a viewer. You have to have respect. Is the Shrike repeaters good to start off with? No. Well, look, make whatever repeaters you can at first, right? But your first goal is to follow the easy repeater build. I believe Mr. Bob John linked you to it. So I'm just going to double link you so that you know what we're talking about. The first build you need to build is go straight to this video. Okay? Go straight to this video and follow it to the letter. Okay, thanks, Bob. But I'll just double link him instead. Before you ask any more questions, Rays, in fact, you don't even have to come back to the stream. Watch this video, follow everything in the video. Once you've completed everything in the video, come back to the stream. I guarantee you, you will learn more from watching that video and following it now and playing the game now than you would watching my stream. Of course, I love to have you guys watch my stream, but watching the stream at this point is probably not going to help you because you're new to the game. You've still got a lot of farming to do. So first things first, get that easy repeater build into your head and get it done first. After that, come back and watch my stream anytime. I stream every day anyway, so it's not like you're missing anything. All right, that is the best way for you. Because me, I don't worry about viewership. I'm here to actually help you guys. Oh shit, he went to the bathroom. Forgot. Ah well, doesn't matter. I'll just drag him into the escalation anyway. See you later, Rays. Have a good time. And I look forward to seeing how you feel after you try out a real Asian robot build. Well, in the meantime, while Corey's in the bathroom, I think I'm gonna go as well. I'm gonna do a quick ad break, then I'll come back. Peace, my dude. Okay. I am back. Yes, what is your question, Mirochi? Oh, Corey, you're back too. Great. And you tried the Dauntless trial build but couldn't maintain Predator? No. Okay, look. Dauntless trials are one of the most difficult activities in the game, Austin. So if you're not ready to maintain Predator, don't do Dauntless trials. My recommendation to you, go do the normal trials, get more experience in the game. Practice, practice, practice. There are no replacements for those cells because if you really want to do the trials decently, you're going to need Predator. Predator is your bread and butter in the trials. I take hits all the time in trials, right? But having Predator is very important. And even when I take a couple of hits here and there, I still use it because it's very useful. You just have to be top 100 with any of the weapons, Mirochi. So you don't have to be top 100 overall to get the golden crown. Top 100 with any weapon will get you the golden crown, which is why channel members often will utilize the cheese builds that I post. So that's also something that, you know, you can be aware of. There you go. So yeah. And congrats on getting your 4 minutes in the trial, Mr. Bob John. Well done. But yeah, Predator, Mr. Austin, very, very important. You will need your Predator. If you cannot maintain Predator, no, there's nothing else you can substitute for the trials. You need to maintain it. which means practice, practice, practice. You want to do Dauntless Trials, you gotta be good. You're welcome, Morochi. Hello, Bruno. Good to see you. Welcome. Oh, feisty. See you later, FaZe Flexi. I've got this escalation and another one to do with Corey, and then I'm off to Diablo Immortal for the rest of the night. Anyway, you've done a wonderful job as a temp mod today, Mr. Bob. Well done. Very proud of you. I may deputize you in future if needed. Dragon Xeon. Thanks for subscribing. This is a custom build that Bob John requested. I'm actually showcasing how powerful it is. Well, I've been showcasing it all stream. So I'm looking forward to him enjoying it. Well, if you don't have discipline, then you shouldn't be using that build. Mr. Steven Misson. Why don't you start with the easy Warpike build? A lot easier. And Doroma, it depends on the build, like Bob John says. Follow the builds exactly. There's no such thing as, this Omnicell suits the axe. Bob, can I trouble you to link Mr. Steven to the easy Warpike build 2.0? The one that was recently released? I think he might need that. Thank you. If you haven't set up an easy build, Steven, you need to set that up first, because that'll help you do the trials so that you can get discipline, blah, 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 so on and so forth. It's way better to do that than to just go for a build with discipline, and you don't have discipline, then that's not going to help you. And trust me, just because the build is an easier build doesn't mean that it's bad. You linked the wrong one, didn't you? You nerd, after I had so much faith in you. But nah, you're doing alright. You're doing alright, buddy. There you go. Nice job. That's okay. Nothing wrong with being new. That's why we're here to point you in the right direction, my dude. If you start with this build, you'll be all good. Starting with this build is the best way to start learning the Warpike. If you like the Warpike, this is the build that will get you started in the game. So use that first. And there's nothing wrong with being new. We are here to guide Slayers the right way, right from the beginning of their journey to the very bitter end. As much as I hate Dauntless for being an asshole game, I'm here to help. Hell, my whole team is here to help, so, you know. Harder Warpike build? Of course, search on my channel. Any of the Warpike builds that don't have the word easy in it, that's an endgame build. You can use any of those if you want the harder ones. So, search, Mr. Bruno, watch the videos. There are many. Just search Warpike on the channel, bro. It's easy. If you don't search, you will never learn. If you don't watch all the videos, you'll never learn. Well, there's one example right there. Remember, if you want to get good at this game, watch videos, learn. The more videos you watch, the better. If you don't watch enough videos, even I can't help you. And that's a fact. So... Whoa, I was stuck behind Corey for a second. There we go. Yeah, it was a bit of a nice flashbang, wasn't it? Good. Search more on my channel, Mr. Bruno, okay? The more you search and the more videos you watch, the better of a slayer you will become. After all, I designed those videos for you guys, so watch them. No, she's not. If you even think about holding this temporary status over her, alright, I will rip you apart. Miss Eve is a very good friend of mine. You do not get to poke at her, Mr. Bob John. Okay? I deputized you for fun, but watch your step. I protect my friends. Hmm? Yeah, you better be sad, alright? Miss Eve is a very valuable member of this community. Okay. You can flex on your friends, yeah, that's okay. But you were a good deputy. So I may need to deputize you again in future if I'm ever, you know, short-staffed. But you did good. You did good. Just don't think you can ever dare hold it over people. I'm watching you. Alright, Corey, let's make this the last run, and then I will head over to Diablo Immortal. And also, one last ad roulette. Thank you all, by the way, for supporting the stream despite the ads and whatnot. Just know that I value that very much, and I thank you very much for feeding my family. No problemo, no problemo. I was supposed to be on Paladins right now, but, well, you know, life gets in the way, unfortunately. Bah, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Let's see what pitiful creature. Oh, frost escalation. This will be fast. Good. I like frost. Okay. Now, Bob, I will be taking away your blue for today. But you've done a fantastic job. If needed, I will grant you the power again. You did a good job, really. Fun-tabulous. No, not at all, Steven. Well, they're hated by the official Dauntless community because they don't have Asian robot builds. Those who have Asian robot builds laugh at Frost escalations. Well, you know, it depends on which community you're talking about. My community never fears anything. So yeah, Frost escalations are fairly easy, as long as you've got the Asian robot power. If you don't have an Asian robot build, they will be miserable for you. Wow, we slayed the Thunderdeep Drast so hard that it didn't even leave a corpse, it just teleported into lightning and died. That's legendary. It's okay, nothing wrong with being new. But yeah, they're definitely not. They're definitely not hated by anyone. Said as long as you got the right tools, there's nothing that's difficult or dangerous in this game to do. That's why following the right path is so important. You follow the wrong path, everything is hard. Follow the right path, life is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, I mean, technically he's not, but, you know, working on a carry with that guy, brutal. Brutal as fuck. Yeah, practice makes perfect, basically. As you can see, practice makes everything perfect. Enemies are defeated in mere seconds. Very true. Not gonna lie on that.
I'll do what I can to help you deal with the frostbite. Take shelter in the areas of Worm Sky Slayer.
That is true. He is actually bigger than the normal Shroud, which is what makes him annoying. Well, Alira and the Bloodshot Shroud both have that, by the way. The Bloodshot Shroud's wings cover a very massive area and even hit behind him. So you have to be very careful with that. Alira is also annoying, but, well, she's got her own quirks. Do 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 do.
I have a boon that makes Sky
I'm gonna take the slower road just to
only if you inspire them with your prowess.
remove my current bonuses. No, I think the Surveyed is more annoying than the Alira because the Alira has some counters. The Surveyed is just a pain in my ass. Whack. How was my special used up with these things? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even care. That's okay. Understandable. Done. Now just the Esca left. We are killing it in good time. I like it. Off the map I go. But listen, sometimes life is like that, Bob. Just how it is. Got to survive those wombo combos that do the thumbos. Aha! Didn't fall off. Yeah, everyone knows that. Well, if somebody doesn't know that, then they haven't fought an Embermane yet. But yes, that is also why Embermane is considered one of the easiest behemoths, just because it exists in a void of getting ripped. Don't get down here. That they are. There we are.
The Ursa has been defeated. Perhaps it will return. It always seems to find a way. But the frost.
No, Evermane can be difficult with other behemoths, Bob. So Austin's point is correct. The Embermane can be booped, yes, but in some situations it can just be a pain in the ass to deal with. Especially when you can't really focus on it because something else is about to rip you apart. FYI, Embermane and Thunderdeep Drask both very high attack damage, just so you know. That's one of the things you should be aware of. Be very, very careful. Well, after the first interrupt, you should normally go ham on the Embermane and dish out a lot of damage, but like both your points are valid, but there's no set way of defeating them. That's something you got to be aware of. So it entirely depends on the situation. What if you've got Embermane and Stormclaw? You boop one, but then the other one comes charging in at you. It's not always an easy situation. So there's no easy answer to these types of dilemmas. It's very circumstantial. Anyway, thank you all for joining me for Bugless. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Bob, whenever you're ready, well, you've seen the showcase for yourself. You let me know when you're ready to send the payment. Just email me and you're good to go. And you can collect your build after that. Okay? As and when you're ready. And the members video will be produced 1 week after. No worries, you just let me know. You hope I caught that Pokemon. What? Are you okay? Alright, anyway. I will see you all tomorrow. You have fun. But for those of you who want to join me for the after show, I'll be on Diablo Immortal just chilling out. So those who want to watch that are welcome. I'll be grinding. See you there.